Okay guys, guess what we're doing today? Powerhead. Here's the old powerhead. It was defective. Basically it was whenever it was running, the backwash was draining. So we were losing, I don't know, hundreds of gallons a day. Anyway, so temporarily I plugged it. Typically it's hooked up to this line, goes out. But we're going to replace this today. So the first thing is turn the power off. What I'm going to do is isolate my outgoing, or no, incoming, I'm sorry. Outgoing's over there. And what we want to do is relieve a little pressure. I have unions on mine, so what I'm going to do is disconnect the unions. Okay, I got them loosened up. If you don't have unions, you're just going to have to glue, and I would recommend you put these unions. It's nice to have those. So I got those loose. Next thing I'm going to do is unscrew these out of here. And I don't want to bore you to death doing it, so what I'm doing is pausing in between, taking stuff out. And got them loosened up here. Now what I did, I marked these pump, and then we got our backwash, because these might be a little bit different length, and pretty sure they are. So anyway, that's why I marked them. There's no confusion. That's a return line. It goes back through the heater and then outside to the pool. Get those off. After that, we got to take off this nut. Okay guys, so I got those out. Alright, now it's a good idea to make sure you have all your tools together, because I neglected to have a screwdriver on hand for this. Looks like a Phillips. So what we have to do is loosen that, and then don't lose the bolt on this side, but I think the new one comes with a new one. Here's the new power head. Got some stuff here. That's always fun, wrestling boxes. There's the power head right there. Got a couple things in there. Alright, so next thing you want to do, like I said, is loosen this. We'll be right back. Okay guys, there's another one on the opposite side. Undo that as well. Okay, I got those off, and you got the collars off. It's a two-part. It sandwiches around here. Now the interesting part is getting this pulled up off. There's a big O-ring inside of here, so it's a little bit of, it's going to take a little bit of yanking this up and down and wiggling, trying to get it straight up. Let's give it a try. Okay guys, what I did, I just grasped this on both sides and twisted it to the right while it was pulling up. And on my way back the opposite way, I was still pulling up, and I got it to break free here. That's that rubber O-ring. It's so hard to get past here, but so I'm going to go ahead and get this the rest of the way out. I'll show you. Okay, so it just lifted right up off of that pipe. So basically the new one's going to go right on that pipe, and you got to push it down past the O-ring where it'll be flat on this surface. The new one. Here's the old boy here. Okay. New one. O-rings already installed here. It maybe take a little water and get it on this. Well, actually there's water up here. So just get it a little wet. It'll slide in there easier. And then make sure you got it corresponding which way you want. These are marked, so my pump side on this side here, so that's where I'm going to go. I'm just going to drop it right on there and wiggle it. Okay guys, it's giving me a fit pushing down, trying to get this gap closed. That gasket is really tight. I even tried to put some weight on top of here. We're going to have to keep working this until we get it. I suggest have some weight, you know, pushing down from the top while you're wiggling, going down. Hopefully that'll work here. It's been almost 15 years since I did this. We had to replace this tank. It got a crack. And I'm pretty sure it came with a new power head, but I had to put it in. I installed it. So we just got to wiggle it some more. Okay guys, what I had to do is actually kind of get my body up over this a little bit and use some of my weight to just get it to drop down. See how it's sandwiched here now? Now we're going to put our two clamps around there, get some bolts on there. Okay, here's the new ones. That side, I got both sides on. Now I'm going to be careful and not lose the bolt or the nut. We got two of those. I saved the old ones, but you like to use the new stuff. So I'm going to put those in right now. Okay guys, I got it started on both sides. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and line up one of these. Make sure everything's lined up before I snug this. So what you want to do, here's the return. I'm going to put just a little bit of Teflon tape on these threads here. And then when you screw it in, make sure you don't cross thread. Just back it up, reverse until you feel it click. And it should screw in easily into the power head. Oh, I wanted to give you guys a tip. I went ahead and put some Teflon tape on these threads, but when I'm tightening it in, it's not going in as far as the old one did. Don't use too much Teflon tape, and don't over tighten this. I'm tightening this by hand. I don't want to crack this, so just get it as tight as you can by hand. And then you know, if you have a union here, you could always give it a little snug later. If you don't have a union, maybe try to get this in there a little farther, but don't crack this. See, I try to get it turned as far as I can by hand. I might give it a little bit of oomph with the wrench. Not much, just a little bit. Because remember, this thing doesn't, it only runs on what? No more than 25-30 psi. So, okay, so we got our pump, and then I'm going to continue on. I got the backwash here. Get it started. Yeah, make sure it goes in straight. Shouldn't be nice and easy. Just do the old hand until it starts getting tight. Yeah, I use this Teflon tape's kind of thick. And maybe I shouldn't have went around so many times. So it's tight. I'm going to give it a tweak. And that's it. Just be careful. It's not worth breaking your new power head. Line this up. Well, that's not lined up nice. That should straighten itself out when I get this going. Okay, if these unions are a little sticky feeling when you're tightening, what I do is I just undo it, put a little bit of Teflon on the threads. Even though that's not the sealing surface, it makes it easier to give this a little snug. Make sure this is open counterclockwise. For now, you got one more to go, and then I got the the pressure valve, or the gauge, and we got our backflow device on the side, our sight glass. Got to get in there. Okay, I got those on. These are hand tight, the unions. I don't like to get crazy with those. Make sure that you don't forget to tighten these. Go back and forth evenly, tightening. Might have to hold that nut on the other side to keep it from rolling on you. I got a needle nose if I need it.